It was good. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now? Let me know you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. I'm back. We back once again. Couldn't hear me earlier. Hope you can hear me now. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. I'm back. We back. We back. You know what I'm saying? I be so excited. Got to turn this thing on, turn this thing back on. I'm back. I'm back. Get that notification. Come on in the room. Vacay fam, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yeah, come on in the room. Are you back? We back. Can you hear me? All right. I'm good. It's good. That's what's up. Okay, 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 okay. I'll be so excited coming on here. You know, you can hear? You can hear me now. Okay, we good? We good? Thank you, thank you, thank you, fam, for always looking out for your boy, because I didn't want to do a whole live and y'all couldn't hear me. But I'm here, fam. Hit that like button for me. Smash that like button for me. YouTube, Vacay fam. We got a lot to talk about. Entertainment news, fam. Entertainment news. Entertainment news. I see you. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, fam. Appreciate it. Look, 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 look. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Look at what I found. Now, again, I'm getting right into it, fam. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Again, we talked about some of these things, right? You remember when I was talking about the Sanford and Son with Eddie Murphy, Donald Glover, right? And then the Jeffersons with Anthony and Regina and all this and that. Well, look, I found this online. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my 1-2 investigative things in journalism. And I saw this and I'm like, here go another one, right? Here go another AI, generated, this is not what you do with AI. When you doing stuff with AI, you ain't supposed to be, some people want do it for entertainment, right? It's like a joke to people, like, oh, let's put Donald Glover and Eddie Murphy and make it Sanford and Son, and they be joking around. Well, guess what, fam? I saw this, and this is actually real. Martin is coming back, fam. Martin is coming back to TV, but not regular TV. Martin is coming to Hulu. And again, I had to do my 1-2. I had to make sure before I come and announce it to y'all, talk with y'all, see how y'all feel about it. I wanted to make sure if it was real or not, right? Now, again, I ain't do all the deep diving research that a lot of, I don't got time for all that. But I do some research, you know what I'm saying? I did some research. I was like, let me look this up. Let me see if this is for real. And I put on the Googles with the AI and all of that. I went to the Googles. I did my Googles, just real brief. I had to do it quick. I got things to do. And I said, yo, is the Martin show airing, coming back? And it says, yes, it looks like a new Martin comeback series titled The Martin Payne Experience will be streaming on Hulu starting October 25th. So, Martin Lawrence is back to reprise his role as an iconic Martin Payne, now a popular podcast host. Okay, so he gonna be a popular podcast. So they bringing it up to date. That's funny. With Tisha Campbell returning as Gina, his producer and partner. Wow, wow. So they bringing this thing up to date with Martin being a podcast, not a radio host, right? Not him having his own show with the big, you remember back, look, we talking back in the 90s, right? With the big old cameras. Nah, it's none of that. It's podcast style. Martin is back. Gina's back. I wonder if Pam got to come back. You know what I'm saying? Pam got to come back. Everybody got to come back, for the exception of Tommy, rest in peace to Tommy. What do y'all think about this, man? Martin is coming back, what do you think about this? He's going to be a podcast host. Gina's going to be the producer. They're going to be partners, right? We ain't see him on the screen in like 20-something years, 30-something years. So what do y'all think, family? You excited about this? Are you like, I don't know. What are your thoughts? I want to see in the chat what you're talking about. Is this going to be a good show? What's good? What's good? Hit that like button, fam. Tap the screen if you're on your phone. And absolutely hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the channel so we can give you these exclusive. But what do y'all think? Do you think this is going to be dope? Do you think this is going to be whack? Do you think What do you think about it? You know what I'm saying? Let me see your thoughts in the comments below. Absolutely hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Shauna says, interesting. Okay, what's the question? Johnson Go Hustle says, is this a comedy or a drama like Bel Air? I think it's going to be a comedy. Look, I think it's going to be based on what we know and love, right? I mean, they better not make it no drama, man. But like, you can't make Martin the brand, the funny comedy show into like a drama. That'd be crazy. Now, if this was somebody else doing it and they try to do like a revision of it like they did with Bel Air, I could see the drama. But nah, this is gonna be Martin Lawrence playing Martin Payne, and Gina, and she's gonna be the producer of the show. Okay, so let me see what y'all talking about. Mitchie Music says, I'm not a fan of bringing back old shows. I think Martin will be good. Gotta be funny too. Okay, okay, cool. All right. Rashay B, what's good? What's good? Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, fam. Says you can't wait. Okay, some people saying they can't wait for it to come back. Okay. Look, my big question, because I've been watching Martin. I'm a Martin fan. I'm a Martin Lawrence fan. You know, of course, Bad Boys, all of that good stuff. You know, watching that with him and Will. And my main concern is the comedic timing. Right? Comedic timing is important because the same, Martin that we know and love from back in the day, Martin was jumping around. Like he was way younger. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Martin kicking bruh man out. Martin kicking everybody out the house. You know what I'm saying? He jumping all around, jumping on couches. You know what I'm saying? He was the karate man. Are we going to see all of our favorite characters like Rome, never leaving the girls alone? You better have Rome up in there. You know what I'm saying? You better have Rome up in there. So my thing is comedic timing is everything. Okay, you back. I see you. Shauna TV says, this is why Tisha Campbell got plastic surgery. I guess so. She looked good. She had to do what she had to do because, yeah, we all know that she got older, the metabolism slowed down. Once the metabolism slowed down, that happens with most people who get a little bit older. You go, man, this joint tripping. So what's up, DeMarcus? I see you. Yeah, man. I mean, so what do y'all think, man? Y'all gonna be excited about this? You gonna watch this? It's coming in October. They said what, October? On Hulu, October. I want the best for it. I'm with Mitchie Music. I'm not really a fan of bringing back the old shows and kind of being like, okay, this is the to be continued, I guess. Because now it's 2025 and Martin going to be a podcaster. Is it going to be funny? That's the main question. Is it going to be funny? Because it got to be funny in order to work, man. It got to be funny. Now, again, we've gone through a lot of transitions of what's funny. You got the dry humor. You got the stuff that's like, I mean, things have changed, man. The environment of comedy has changed, right? There's things that were said in the 90s, right? In the 2000s that you can't really say today. And if you do say it, then it's like, all right, like now you might get canceled, stuff like that. This joint bugging. Hold on. Let me take super sensitive times that we live in. You know what I mean? So they're older now. Gina, she gonna be snatched up. She gonna look good. She's still gonna be a little thick or whatever. That's what happens when you get older. Metabolism slows down fast. So let's not even play the game and be like, oh, she got big, he got big. Of course, metabolism slows down. That's what happens. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. All right. So Mitchie Music says, oh, that plastic surgery, I thought AI maybe. Yeah, they saying it's plastic surgery. I mean, I seen her, I think she was at an award show or something like that. I seen her at an award show and it was like, oh, okay. She was snatched up. So I was like, oh, either way, man, plastic surgery or not, it is what it is, man. Just as long as she don't F up her face, I'm good. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not smashing that. So as long as she look good and she feel good, it's all good. DeMarcus says, I hope we see King Beef character And Martin, I would love to rock your world, but first I might dance. Right. I want to see my favorite character, Roman Rome, never leaving the girls alone. Is Martin going to do Roman Rome? Is Martin going to do, what's her name? What's her name? What's her name across the hall from Martin? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I know who it is. I just asked it. Y'all remember. Show on the TV, those older hormones changes. Yeah, all right, bish. Yep. Mission Music says the Janet, oh, she got a Janet nose? It is what it is, man. Marcus says, I definitely will check out Martin reboot. Okay. Marcus says, I will miss the Tommy character. Absolutely. Do you think, okay, here's the question for y'all. Do you think it's okay to not replace, but just fill in a funny character to not play Tommy, but to be like a Tommy? Do you think it's okay to have another character, not to fill a place, because nobody can fill a place of Tommy? Get that drowse. Nobody can replace Tommy. But another character, you know, that's kind of funny as well to kind of add with the chemistry, because they had chemistry. You know what I'm saying? They had super chemistry. Pam, Martin, Gina, right? My man, what's my man name? What's my man name? Not Cockroach. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, man. So yeah, man, let's hope they still funny. Exactly, Shauna. That's my hope. I hope and pray it's not corny. I hope and pray that, you know, I know Martin gonna be executive producer, obviously. It just has to be funny for who, that question. For us, because we grew up with it, because we, you know, some of us were teenagers, some of us were in our 20s, some of us were in our 30s. It's gonna be watching this. You know what I'm saying? Some of us were little kids when we was watching Martin, when Martin was out and Martin was at his prime. So, you know, my thing is we all kind of have different levels of what we think comedy is, what we know is funny. You know what I'm saying? Because there's dark humor now, there's like real kind of sketchy humor now. You know, there's like keeping it real and snapping on each other. That's what they used to do, right? That's what Martin is like one of the kings. Him and Pam, when Martin and Pam would go at it, that's like, I love seeing those episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got the BDBs in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Martin just be getting on, be like, yeah, that horse hair. He be getting on Pam, you know, in the whole nine. Let's see. But Marcus says, I wonder if exactly, bruh, man. Nah. Nobody can replace Tommy, bro. Bruh man was a 2-3 minute character that we seen. All right, bro, man, get up out of here. And then he'd be like, all right, from the full flow. He from the full flow. Okay? He need to go. So he'll come in, comedy, boom, boom. I wonder if Tracy will come, right? I wonder if some of the old characters, some of the characters that played on the show a long time ago will come back. That would be cool too. Shanae, there you go. Shanae, are we gonna see Shanae? And if we do see Shanae 2025, is that still gonna be funny for us? You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see, you know, is that, because what was funny back then may not be funny now to us. You know what I'm saying? So will that be funny if you see Shanae? Okay. No, just, okay, the brain said, okay, what's up, the brain? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. He says, no, just say that he at work. Tommy don't got no job. He finally got a job. Mitchie Music says, yeah, but not another job. He ain't got no job. Exactly. There you go. Cole. Thank you, Cole. Why couldn't I remember Cole? I call him Cockroach. Cole, man. Cole Brown. We gonna see Cole? We gotta see Cole. Sean TV said, right. They are older now. I hope they have funny kids. And Gina's mom snapping jokes on that. Hold on 1 second. All right. Yeah, so, you know, I just wanted to be funny. I want to laugh again. You know, if it's gonna be silly, cool. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. So that's what's going on with that, man. October 2025. Don't have the date yet, but it's coming on Hulu. Are you gonna watch it? Are you gonna tune in? And I mean, if it turns into some drama, whatever, do you want to talk about it? Right? Is it something that we want to kind of like cover and discuss and laugh about in the whole nine? Y'all let me know, because look, I love Martin. Martin's one of my favorite shows. If y'all didn't know before, I love Martin so much, I used to watch it back to back. I used to watch the replays. I used to go to work, come home, 10 o'clock, throw Martin on, boom, just watch it over and over and over, just comedy, comedy, comedy. Martin, honestly, Martin kind of got me through a lot of dark times, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm producing music, making beats, right? But I got to go to work. So I go to work from 1:30 to 10 at Costco, come back home, mad, angry, making beats. I throw Martin on, start laughing, throw BT, comedy, right? Man, Comic View. I used to throw that on, throw Martin on. Martin would come on after that, actually. And BT was the joint back then. You know what I mean? BT got us through a lot of like stressful times. So I'm looking forward to this right here. I hope it goes down. What's up from Russia? Russia's in the building. Johnson Go Hustle says, it's me. Am I good? Am I not good? Am I glitchy? Let me know. Let me know, because I'm off the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna put it back on the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna put it back on the Wi-Fi. This thing be tripping, son. All right, we back on the Wi-Fi, man. It should be good. Thank you, Johnson Go Hustle. Let me know if I'm glitchy or not. All right, we talking news here. Did y'all hear about this? Did y'all hear about this? I didn't even know that this was in the works. We talking about ESPN has canceled the docuseries with Colin Kaepernick, produced by Spike Lee, 1 week after announcing NFL purchased 10% of ESPN. Did y'all know about this? I didn't even know they was making a Colin Kaepernick docuseries. I didn't even know that was happening. Again, that's on the low. But yeah, man, NFL purchases 10% of ESPN. And being that ESPN was behind this docuseries, man, this is crazy, dog. So Spike Lee was going to produce this, and then NFL comes and cancels on it. Oh, shoot. Because if it's a Spike Lee joint, they're going to tell the truth about how they did Cap. They're going to tell the truth on how they did Colin Kaepernick, dog. And yeah, it was going to be vindication for him. He was going to get them. He was going to show the truth, tell the truth, and nothing but the truth on the NFL. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, y'all ain't hear about this? I just saw this. I was like, wow, wow, wow. This is crazy. Come from Black Millionaire. Yo, I ain't even know. You know the truth was about to come out. It was going to be something. Your man, Spike Lee, he was going to show the whole thing and make it all drama. He's going to make it a whole theatrical event. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, DeMarcus. What do you say? Shauna CV says, yep, wow, NFL didn't want that. They don't want the truth being told. They don't want the truth being told, and they don't, because you already know. If this would have come out, it would resurface everything. It would regenerate everything as far as the NFL recognizing the truth. You know what I'm saying? And being held accountable. You know what I mean? Why they still hating on? Because he got a story to tell. He got a story to tell, man. And even when they try to give him a chance, or we're gonna give you a chance to try out, and then he didn't go to a tryout, and then he did like another tryout his way with his people, and he was gonna try. He tried out at this high school. I think it was supposed to be in Georgia at the Mercedes-Benz. Maybe it's supposed to be at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, if I remember correctly. But Colin Kaepernick was like, nah, I ain't gonna be on your turf. I ain't gonna sign no contracts. You gonna let me work out with y'all, and I'm not gonna be able to get my footage of y'all taping me work out. So he did it his own way. He went to some high school far off. And some people said, well, that's Cap's fault. He could have been back in the NFL. And it's like, he did things on his terms. So some people agree, some people didn't agree. And yeah, man, there's a whole story behind Colin Kaepernick, man. So they canceled that. They canceled the docu-series, but from being on ESPN. But that don't mean they can't do it someplace else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, let me see. The market says, "Wow, Colin Kaepernick." Yeah, exactly. WWE will be on ESPN as well. I'm sure it is. What up, Buck Stores? Yeah. Somebody's gonna pick it up. Yeah, exactly, fam. Especially with Spike Lee involved. Just because it ain't gonna be on ESPN don't mean it ain't gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? It could be on Netflix, it could be on Hulu. You know what I'm saying? It could be on something else. But you know, all of these channels and stations, they kind of have associations. You know what I'm saying? One invests in the other, one has stake in the other. You know, that's why this is happening. The NFL trying to shut that whole thing down. Yep, we can't let this out because they're gonna tell a story and put a narrative out that we don't want out there. They're gonna make NFL look bad. Yep. Shauna TV says, I hope black millionaires get together and make a black baseball, football, basketball, football, and boxing league. Yeah, if they do, hey. I mean, look at your man, Ice Cube. Now again, you know, Ice Cube. Everybody got feelings about Ice Cube. His latest movie didn't do too well. A lot of people don't like it. But your man got the only black-owned basketball league, the Big Three, in the entire world. You know what I'm saying? So he started his own thing. And I guess they finally got behind him because he wasn't going to let up. So it is what it is. All right. So that's what's going on with that. Just found that. Wanted to share with y'all and get your opinions on that. I'm currently watching Miss Governor. You know, Tyler Perry's Miss Governor with Terry Vaughn. It's cool. You know, it's supposed to be funny and this, that, and the third. I'm still watching it. It is what it is. It's all right, cool. Let's keep it going, man. Newcomers. Reasonable Doubt is coming back, family. Love Reasonable Doubt. It is what it is. Guess who's coming to Reasonable Doubt? Your girl, Lori Harvey. Now, what do you think about that? Hit that like button, fam. Hit that subscribe button if this is your first time. What you think about Lori Harvey coming to Reasonable Doubt? I mean, she is eye candy in the whole nine. I ain't heard nothing crazy lately. You know, she was in the news a lot, and then all of a sudden it died down. You know what I'm saying? Once Diddy went inside, all of a sudden things went down. Things got real quiet about Lori Harvey. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's supposed to be acting. I think she was in that what was that million dollar heist joint? Remember the $1 million heist? She was in there like a little bit or whatever. So you know, Lori Harvey kind of making her rounds. I mean, you know, she still look good or whatever, but what y'all think, fam? Y'all looking forward to Lori Harvey in Reasonable Doubt when it comes back, season 3. That's when I think that's what coming back either September, October, one or two. September. That's when it's coming back. All right. Let's see here. Let me see what y'all talking about. DeMarcus says hopefully the Colin Kaepernick docu-series could be on Paramount, maybe. Shauna TV says, sorry, but that is what Ice Cube get for, that's. You know, I don't do politics, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Buckstore says it has to be a streaming service not associated with the NFL. Exactly. Buckstore says, okay, talking about her response. Shauna TV says, I was just watching season 2 of Reasonable Doubt. She should fit well. Yep. Sleeping around. I see you, Shauna TV. Sleeping around with everybody. I hope so. Shout out to my guy, DeMarcus Vaughn, with the super chat, the $5 super chat. My God, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, my guy. He says, what is better, bad acting in blaxploitation movies with good writing or modern day shows with bad writing and great acting? Yep. I answered this question before. I said modern day. I say modern day with bad writing and great acting is the worst because what's the example? What's the example of that? There's some great actors in BMF, but there's some bad writing in BMF, family. Russell Horsby, who plays Charles, he's a great actor, right? Miko White, who plays Lucille, great actress. Okay, great. She's an outstanding actress. Okay. Da Vinci, you know, I think Da Vinci's a good actor. I think he's good. I think he's a good actor. You know, but the writing got to be there. They can only do but so much. So I say modern day is worse than the blaxploitation movies, because at least back then we knew that blaxploitation movies, we was doing it on our own. We ain't had no rights. We was writing our own stuff. You know what I'm saying? This was all independent blaxploitation movies. You know what I'm saying? And we still, blaxploitation movies made millions of dollars back in the 70s. So I say modern day with bad writing and good actors. Okay. Mark says, Lori Harvey, yeah, Fight Night. That's what it was. I said $1 Million Heist, Fight Night. Yeah, Fight Night. Okay, let's see here. The Lawrence Reporter's in the building. What's good? What's good? Yeah. Russell Hornsby is a great actor. Lawrence Report says, damn, oh, okay, you guys are coming in hot. Super hot. I love it. Keep that like button. Press that like button, fam. Yes. What he say? My guy says they only got Lori on the show because they see her as an influencer. So hopefully she will get the views up. Okay, stay woke. Okay. Is she an influencer though? I rarely see her, dog. Like, well, I don't follow her, so that's probably what it is. I don't follow her. So you would know better than, hey, if that's the case, you got to use all angles, man, because reasonable doubt to us is good, but they want to spread their wing. Of course, it only makes sense. Like, why would I just kind of keep things in a box? All right, we got this demographic. Why not stretch out the demographic so I can get the 18 to 25-year-olds? Put Lori Harvey in there. Maybe she'll attract some people, some younger folks to the show. And now we got the entire 18 to mother freaking 65 or 70-year-olds. We got that whole demographic that's watching the show. Makes sense to me. I ain't gonna be mad. What'd you say? DeMarcus says, would you? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. All right, man. Y'all coming in hot. Look. Y'all getting to the point, man. I'm gonna need some super chats, man, and cash apps, man, just because this thing is moving real fast, man. I'm gonna have to like prioritize the chat. Let me see. Davinia, that's her name. Davinia, disappointed how BMF ended. Yeah, it was rush. We've been saying that. We've been saying that the BMF was super rush, fam. It was super rush, and I think they just kind of knew like this is gonna be the final season, so we got to get everything out of the way. So if we do get the opportunity to come back, at least we can come back and where we left off. Buck Store says, I never ever heard that woman say a word. You talking about Lori Harvey? I know, right? I know. She had a couple of lines in Fight Night. Yeah. It wasn't like crazy. It wasn't like, oh, she's a great actress, sure. Nah, it was just kind of like, hey, you want something to drink? It was something like that. Eh? Hey, would you like something to drink? Something simple. Shauna TV says, yeah, black movies made money because those actors couldn't get work in Hollywood, unfortunately. Exactly, Shauna TV. You know the history. You know what's up. You know the history, man. And it made millions. Back then in the 70s, everybody in the hood was going to see these black boys, going to see Dolomite, Superfly, Three the Hard Way, all of these blaxploitation. Come on, Foxy Brown, Coffee Brown, you know what I'm saying? Pam Grier and her fine ass. Yeah, everybody was going to see these blaxploitation movies back then, and that's when movies was like what? $2, $5, you know what I'm saying? So you got people going back to see it over and over again. It's not like they had VHS or even some way to record it. You know what I'm saying? So they going back. In order to see the movie, you had to go back to the movie. So you spend $5 a day. And then they had the movie theater back in the day where it had different theaters inside, just like now. But you pay one price and then you can go from movie to movie. I remember back then when you can go watch one movie, when that's over, go and slide into another movie and don't even have to pay. They shut that down, of course, right? But still, like you can still do, anyway, I'm not trying to influence y'all to do anything bad or illegal. DeMarcus says, who would you say is better actress, Lori Harvey or Carucci, man? Carucci, of course. Like, come on, man. We just seen Carucci in Bel Air and in The Chi. She did her thing in The Chi. To me, she did her thing. Like, she was super sexy in The Chi, man. Shoot. And then in Bel Air, she was kind of annoying, you know what I'm saying? But that's what she was supposed to be. She was supposed to be that annoying person, influencer, whatever, whatever. So I think she's doing her job. I think she's on her job. I like Karuchi Tran. Sean TV says, glad I didn't watch BMF. Now another disappointment, like Game of Thrones. Hey, look, the ending was disappointing. The Mexican part was disappointing, but the back and forth between Lucille and Charles, and then B. Mickey, and then Lamar, that was great to me. That was great to me. We had a lot to talk about. We had a lot to talk. Hold on. I'm talking a lot. I need some water. I need some water. That was great to me. So you missed out on those parts, man. So you need to watch it regardless of how people feel about the ending and the finale. Excuse me. Lori Harvey died in Fight Night. Okay. Karuchi Tran, especially in her Lifetime movie. Yes. Okay. She was in a Lifetime movie. Okay. $5 Tuesdays at the movie. Exactly, bro. They got that now, right? They got that now, the $5 Tuesdays, man. I remember back then. That's funny. You put 5 in a dollar sign. That's wild how younger folks be doing that today. I put 5 in a dollar sign. Gen X in the building. Shout out to y'all. But salute to my guy right there. Buckstore says, yep, I used to do that in the theater. Exactly, bro. You go to the hood theater, you go to the hood movies, man, especially in New York and New Jersey, son. Like, we was like, all right, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I remember it was like, yo, I don't got no money to get in theater. All right, don't worry about it, right? The person that had the money, right, would go in, and most of those movie theaters had exit doors. And sometimes the exit doors would be right on the side where people could see, right? And sometimes people would just go and be like, slide in through the exit door. They open the door and dude would slide in, and it'd be so dark. By the time you get in there, you wouldn't even know, security would come through, and you wouldn't even know who came through for free or who didn't. This is back in the day. Y'all all criminals. I got cases on all you now. Let me stop. We all did it, right? We all did it, man. It was back in the days when things was $5. Okay. Let's move on. Force, man. Force. Force the force. Force. Are you ready for force? Are you ready for force? Right? We talked about this the other day, but I brought it back up because I want to know your thoughts as to who is going to come through to force to make this thing a super banger. I want to know your predictions right now. I want to know who you think is coming. Is Tariq coming? Put a 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is Tariq coming to force? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is Tariq James St. Patrick coming to force? Put a 1 for yes or 2 for no. All right? 1 for yes, not do you want. Put a number 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is Tariq St. Patrick coming to force? All right? 1, I see 1. Put a 2 for no or 1 yes. Okay. All right, I see 1. What's up, Darnell? What's up, Sharice? I see you. Hit that like button for me. Share this out for me. I appreciate you. Divinia. Okay, 1. I see a lot of ones. Okay. All right. Next question. Did everybody vote? All right. What's good? Did everybody vote? 1 is Tariq coming. 1 yes, 2 no. DeMarcus says the actress Samantha Bassarino is a new character on Force. All right, Samantha Bassarino. I gotta look her up. She look good? She eye candy? What's good? DeMarcus, put me on. Let me know. She look good? Is she gonna be the next love interest for Tommy? Is Tommy gonna be smacking those cheeks? What's she gonna be doing, bro? Sean TV says, I haven't watched Power since before Ghost died. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, Sean TV, you gotta catch up, honey. Please catch up. Sharice says 1. Okay, Tariq is coming. DeMarcus says 1. Probably episode 9 or 10. Okay, yeah, that's what I say too. Episode 9 or 10. Yes. Okay. Next question. Force, final season. Season what? Season 3, right? Season 3? Season 3? Is season 3 or season 4? It's season 3, right? Season 3. I swear, man, I be getting it all mixed up sometimes. Here's the next question. You ready? Tommy clapping cheeks, exactly. He always got clapped cheeks, man. This is his show. Like, the main character got to get some cheeks. Okay. Next question. 1 for yes, 2 for no. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Will we see James St. Patrick Ghost make an appearance in Force? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Will we see James St. Patrick Ghost appear in Force? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Johnson Go Hustle says 2. Cherie says 1. Not what you want, but what do you think? DeMarcus says Maria could smoke Jannard once she finds out that Jannard is Snake and Tommy. Okay. You said that before. Buckstore says 2. No, you're not going to see Ghosts. The Vinia says 2. No, damn. I'm getting a lot of 2s. We are not going to see him. Ghost is not coming back. I think, did y'all give up hope? Some of y'all gave up hope. Because, look, I wanted him to come back. I've been wanting him to come back in Ghost. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't come back. So it's like a lot of us lost hope. We lost hope. All right? 1, if you think he's coming back. 2. Everybody's saying 2. 2. Sean the TV says, I think the actor beyond the character. So 2. Dang. Okay. Bonga says, I hope Shanti take out Milkovich this season. Okay. Sean TV says 2, 2, 2. No, no, no. Johnson Go Hustle says for Force, no. Okay. So he's not going to come back for Force. Okay. DeMarcus says 2, no James, Ghost, St. Patrick, in Force. Dang. Buckstore says, nah, it's over. Dang. So all of y'all saying 2, Ghost is not coming back in Force. Wow. It's dead like that? You sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Look, like I was saying before, we got the Power Origins. They're working on the Power Origins right now. I said this a long time ago that I want James St. Patrick to narrate the same way that 50 narrates in Raising Kanan. I want James St. Patrick, Amari Hardrick to narrate, us just hearing his voice and just seeing the younger characters, the younger Ghost, the younger Tommy, the younger Angela, the younger Tasha. You know what I'm saying? I want him to narrate that. I said that a long time ago. A lot of people ran with it. That's cool. But I want him. And of course, I want Tommy. Of course, I want Tommy's voiceover. You know what I mean? For Origins. So if they do that, you don't think we're going to see him right here? In episode 10 as the biggest climactic return in Power history. Man, look. Okay, I ain't even going to hype it up. I'm just saying this is what I would want. Only Ghost we seeing is in the prequel. I got you. Okay, is in the Origins. Marcus says Samantha Bassarino could play the Elisa Marie. Whoa. For real? You think so? Okay. Oh man, thank you, YouTube. YouTube just be blocking the ridiculous comments that have nothing to do with what we talking about. Okay, Sean TV says, I know a guy in real life that looks like Ghost though. Too short though. Now I think about it. Okay. Oh, for real? You know somebody that looks like Amari Hardrick, right? Okay, Cherie says yes. Okay. Played in Good Luck Charlie. Okay, Samantha. Okay, cool. You know, we know you know, brother. We know you know, brother. Okay. Who else we got? Maria, gotta see Maria. I gotta see my Maria, man. I gotta see my Maria, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see all of Maria, man. We gotta see the Maria. Okay. All right. Now look. This is what I want to know. I know you can't read the whole thing, but we talked about it the other day. With 50, either he was trolling and telling the truth. He said, yeah, gotta make him feel uncomfortable. You know, they talking about your boy Lamar having a spinoff. Okay. Do you think this is real or do you think this is a troll? This is trolling, 50 trolling again, because 50 posters. 1 for he's just trolling, 2 for yo, this is real. 1 for this is trolling. Put a 1 if you think 50 is trolling about a Lamar spinoff, Lamar from BMF spinoff, or 2, this is real. This is real. Like 50 gonna make it happen. 50 going, to spite BMF, big meats, little meats, all the meats, all the flitteries, to spite them. They talking about doing a spinoff of Lamar. Do you think he's trolling, number 1, or you think it's real, number 2? 1, he's trolling. 2 is real. What say you? 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 All right, Samantha. Okay. Shauna TV says the only ghost we seen is the Holy Ghost. You actually don't see the Holy Ghost. You feel the Holy Ghost. Don't let me get biblical on you, Shauna TV. All right, what's up? What's up? Shade in the City says yes. What's good? What's good, mommy? What's good, mama? Sharice says 1, you think he's trolling. 2, you think it's real. Okay, Shade in the City says, my Shade in the City girls, make sure you subscribe to Shade in the City, fam. Says 2 is real. Oh, shoot. So you think it's real? You think 50 gonna do a freaking spinoff of Lamar for real? Sharice says 2 is real. Oh, shoot. Buckstore says, I'm in the middle. I think he's throwing something out there to see if people like it. Okay. He's testing the waters. He's testing the temperatures. Got you. Okay. He does that sometimes. Yeah, what you think about this. He don't say what you think. He'll just throw it out there and see what the response is going to be and watch the chat. Got you. Okay. All right. DeMarcus says 2 is real. Wow. 1 is trolling. He's trolling. 50 trolling. 2 is real. So you're saying 2 is real. Sean TV says exactly. You don't see the Holy Ghost, right? Exactly. You got it. DeMarcus says raising Lamar. Oh. Okay. I'm waiting for everybody to vote. Shade in the City says we need it. You need it? Yeah. Well, see, Trace, I know you love Lamar the way I love Lamar. We on the same page with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that Lamar's our favorite BMF character. To me, he's the best and only villain in BMF. Okay. It never rains in Southern California. Team Lamar. It never rains in Southern California. All right. Shade in the City says I'd watch and sing along to every episode because Lamar is going to give us some 80s, 90s R&B. You think so? You know they got paid for that, right? That's probably why he didn't sing in the finale, man. I think there's a certain quotas, yo, you know what? We got to pay for licensing fees for these songs. You know what I'm saying? You sang, Happy Feelings in the Air. You sang Frankie Beverly and Maze. Now we got to pay them every time the episode airs and people play it and people stream it or whatever the case is. We got to pay money for that. So that's probably why he's saying, what he sang at the he sang at the rehab before he let him out. We shall overcome someday. That's like public domain now. Who you gonna pay? Somebody gonna get paid. Shauna TV says, is Lala coming back? No, she stole Alicia Keys. Now what? Now she stole Alicia Keys, man. She did? No, she didn't. Get up out. No way, Jose. DeMarcus says, you can't stop the rain because it never rains in Southern. You funny. Shady Scissors says, Shawnee TV, is that why they're... So now you're getting into the rumors. I ain't getting into that. Okay, so you say yes. Lamar is going to have his own spinoff. Raising Lamar. Okay, I'm with it. I want to see it. I'm with it. You already know Beauty and Black coming back. Look out for that. We're going to be going live with that. We already talked about Reasonable Doubt coming back. That's coming back soon. What else? Make sure y'all subscribe. Family, do me a favor. In the middle of my page, on the home page, there's a section called My Other Channels. Do me a favor. Go there. Click on VACAY-J Music Experience. You're going to see the music note with fire behind it, do me a favor, click on that and press the subscribe button. I did my top 5 MCs of all time video live today. DeMarcus was there, Johnson Go Hustle was there. Definitely subscribe to that channel, fam. I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed here, subscribe there too. Do that for your boy. I appreciate y'all. All right. DeMarcus says we need DeMarcus character to come back in season 5. DeMarcus, there's no season 5, bro. There's no season 5, bro. Okay, look, I don't think there's gonna be, I'm gonna say it like that. I don't think there's gonna be a season 5, brother. I don't think it's going. They could do a season 5 if they want, but I don't think it's going to happen, brother. I don't think so. Unless you know something I don't know, because we know you know stuff, right? We know you know stuff. You know what I'm saying? We know you know some things, and you be watching episodes before everybody else. Oh, man. Okay. Not DeMarcus wanting to make a cameo. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He want to come back on. He wants some more work. That's why he's saying, yo, I want them to be a season 5. Uh-huh. We know you, DeMarcus. DeMarcus, you are Tyler Lepley. We already figured it out, bro. That's how you see in this episodes before time, because you got an inside scoop, man. You know what I'm saying? How your daughter doing? How you know your shorty doing from P Valley? You know what I'm saying? So TV says everybody's saying karma. Yeah. Hopefully we get the family business. Yeah. DeMarcus, they recording that right now. Family business is coming back. Family business is coming back. Make sure I got everything here. Okay. Here we go. Magic City. Magic City. Isn't that coming this Friday? Or did it come on already? Did Magic City come on already, or is it coming out this Friday? Or next Friday? Magic City. Who's gonna watch Magic City where the girls are pretty? Who's gonna watch Magic City? I'm gonna watch it. You know why. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap on you. You know I'm gonna watch it. So on the TV, you gonna watch it? Put 1 if you're gonna watch it. Are you gonna watch the Magic City documentary? And they talking about Meech. I'm okay with it. You know I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it for the skillful dancing, okay? It takes skill to do certain things, okay? On these poles, okay? Not a lot of y'all don't got the skills. A lot of y'all would fall on your face if you was on these poles. It takes a certain skill level to do what these ladies do. Just like I watch P Valley, because I want to watch the ladies and their skill level, okay? How many ladies, I see you on the line. Do you know how to do the pole dancing? Do you have skills in that? Can you twirl around like Miss Mercedes and Miss Mississippi in P Valley? Can you do that? Do you have the skills to pay the bills? Exactly, Shade in the City. Gymnastics, mad ab core work, booty cheek clapping and clenching, leg wrapping. Certain skills that you got to have in order to do what these ladies do. These ladies are highly skilled in their profession. They get paid a lot of money. We get paid a lot of money, okay, to do what they do. Right? They be clapping the dog like they got the big stilettos. They be like, plop, plop. I was like, stop making all that damn noise up there. Magic City coming. Are you gonna watch it? Are you watching the Magic City? Magic City will have episode 2 on Friday. Oh, so episode 1 already aired. Oh, so I'm missing out. It's on now? I'm missing out. Dang. Why you ain't telling me? After this, I'm gonna go watch episode 1. You already know your boy. I'm gonna go watch it. Johnson Gold Hustle says, I'll watch, get me ready for P Valley. Exactly. We all wait for P Valley. A lot of people wait. Who's ready for P Valley? All right. Did y'all forget about it? Okay. Let's do it. Let's do a vote. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, are you ready to see P Valley? 2, if you're like, forget about P-Valley. Type 1 if you are ready for P-Valley and you will watch it. 2 if you're like, I'm good on it, forget P-Valley. Type 1 if you're ready and you'll watch it. Cherie says she ready and she gonna watch it. 2 if you're like, I'm good on P-Valley, it's been off the air for like 2 years. Johnson Go Hustle, he's ready. Johnson Go Hustle said he ready, he gonna watch P-Valley. Okay. Yeah, I wanna know. 1, you ready? You excited for P-Valley? 2, you're like, I'm good with Magic City. Shawn the TV says, P-Valley, Magic City, and all the Queens men's. Okay, gotcha. DeMarcus says, Gigi McGuire is in Magic City. Okay. And DeMarcus says, 1, you ready for P-Valley? Okay. Yeah, I gotta watch this first episode of Magic City. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Jermaine Dupri, Shaq, Nelly. I just seen the names. I'm just seeing these names over here as I'm sitting here with y'all. Tripping. All right, so Jermaine Dupri in it, Shaq, Nelly, T.I., 2 Chainz, Killer Mike, and that guy. Boo. I ain't even gonna say his name. I'm not even gonna put it in the algorithm. Nope, not gonna put it in the algorithm. That's music news. We're gonna talk about that. Soon. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that soon. All right, on the music side, make sure you go subscribe to the VACAY-JTV music experience. We're gonna be over there talking about the music, all right? All the gossip and the music and all of this and that. We're gonna talk about that too. Do I mean him? No, I mean this guy right here. You see that? I'm not, exactly. No, that's a whole different story. We're gonna talk about all of that on the music side. We're gonna talk about that on the music channel. But right now we're talking TV and film, right? Did y'all go see, now it didn't come out yet, but y'all ready for P-Valley? All right, that's what's up. Where's it at? That's what I wanted to ask y'all. You know I gotta come to y'all, man. What the hell? What the Cash Doll. That's what I forgot to mention. Cash Doll is coming to Reasonable Doubt. Y'all looking forward to seeing Cash Doll? I like looking at Cash Doll. Cash Doll pretty good. You know what I'm saying? She did pretty well in BMF before Lamar unalived her. I think she did pretty well. I think she did all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, she suffered a violent unalivement, man. Like Lamar, he just did her wrong. But y'all looking forward to Cash Doll, man? She a beautiful woman, man. I like Cash Doll, man. She all right. She doing all right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about her personal life. I don't get into the whole whatever. But Cash Doll, y'all ready for Cash Doll to be in Reasonable Doubt? Okay. All right. Yeah, DeMarcus, I said we ain't talking, we ain't saying his name, bro. You can put D is in Magic City. We ain't saying it, we not putting it in the algorithm over here. We'll talk about that on the music channel. Johnson Go Hustle says, he is Tender D for exactly. Exactly, Johnson Go Hustle. We're gonna talk about that on the music channel. Make sure y'all subscribe because we're gonna get into all of the craziness that's going on with that lawsuit. Shade in the City says, I love Cash Doll. Yeah, Pisces and Pisces gang. Ow. I love Pisces. Scorpios love Pisces. Yeah, water signs unite. Yes. Okay, Cash Doll, she a beautiful woman, man. I look forward to her acting too. You know what I'm saying? Not just because she beautiful. What is this? Okay, I did that. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about this. We talked about that. Where is okay, there we go. I had highest to lowest on here. You know, the Denzel Washington, Spike Lee joint, Joey Badass is in it too. You know what I'm saying? Dope actors, a lot of actors. The actress from Godfather Harlem, she's in it too. You know, I think it's in select theaters, but of course it's gonna be coming to streaming. Highest to lowest with Denzel Washington playing this executive producer guy, and you know his kids get kidnapped. And my man, I don't know why I keep forgetting this guy's name. This guy is one of the greatest actors of our time. Not Giancarlo Esposito. He's great too. But the other guy who plays he in bad joints, man. He played Peoples Hernandez in I forgot the name of the movie. But this guy, he's a great actor, man. He's dope, man. Yeah, he's dope. But yes, Highest to Lowest, Spike Lee joint coming out on streaming real soon. Like it's in selected, it's so some people got to see it, some people haven't. Are you gonna go see it? You like Giancarlo? Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito's dope too, man. But it's another guy. I keep forgetting his name. Like he's the most underrated like actor, but he's a great actor. Light skinned dude. He rocked the beard. He's in mad movies and TV shows. Like, yeah, I forgot his name, but go check it out. Are you gonna go see Highest to Lowest? Are you gonna watch it? Because I'm gonna watch it. It's a Spike Lee joint. I'm gonna watch it. I seen some reviews, whatever. But I'm still gonna watch it though. I'm still gonna support and watch the Spike Lee joint. Joey Badass looked like a younger version of Mr. Cheeks. Ugh, pause. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, pause. Ugh. ASAP Rocky. Yeah, some people said he did good. Some people was like, Some people was like, You know what I'm saying? Like ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky. Yeah, ASAP Rocky. ASAP Joey Badass. No, ASAP Rocky. He's pretty good. Joey Badass, beyond good. ASAP Rocky, pretty good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who you playing, ASAP Rocky? Oh, I'm playing this guy, da da da. And then when you see him, he be like, oh, he playing himself, ASAP Rocky. Shout out to ASAP Rocky though, you know what I'm saying? And Rihanna, man, he is banging Rihanna like crazy. They having babies back to back, boy. You know what I'm saying? They making some good love. Good love. He making good love to that Riri. Riri got that good. How many kids they got? Ladies, I want to know this. Ladies, I want to know this real quick. This is totally off topic. What's up, Guru? I'm still waiting for Ruthless new season. I know. It's not off topic, Guru. Salute the Guru. What's up, man? What's up, Guru? Yeah, look, we all waiting, fam. And we've been what doing this for 5 seasons, right? 5 seasons. So we know that they ain't gonna announce it until like a week before it comes out. That's how undercover this thing is, real quick. Ruthless ain't going to announce nothing until like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before it actually airs, yo. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate you, Guru. Thank you for coming through. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, Shauna TV says she got 3 kids. The count laugh. Okay. Ladies, okay. DeMarcus, you got 3 kids? DeMarcus, man. DeMarcus shooting up the club. Okay, DeMarcus, shout out to DeMarcus. My God, DeMarcus Vibe. My brother got 3 kids. Okay. So Shauna TV, how many kids y'all got out there, fam? Ladies, how many kids y'all got? Fellas, how many kids y'all got too? So DeMarcus got 3, Shauna TV got 3, Johnson Go Hustle got 1. Okay. Shauna TV, you said none? Davinia says 2. Shade in the City got 1. Well, I mean, okay, Treese, you got 1, but your sister got, what, 2? Okay. 2 in the possible. He playing spades. 2 in the possible. DeMarcus says Cross season 2. Yes, thank you, bro. Cross, definitely. Cross like winter show. So we waiting for Cross to come back. They already got renewed, so yeah, they coming. Cross is definitely coming. Cross, the first one was dope. Guru says 0, okay. Shade and City says not 2 in the pot. Yeah. We playing spades over here. Trees, we playing spades, yo. What you got? 2 in the possible. You got $1, $2, $3, $4. You got bored? Yeah. 2 in the possible, yo. Okay. So ladies, here's what I heard. And it's for the ladies and gentlemen. All right. Totally off topic, but might as well. We all here, we all family, right? Before I get up out of here. I have to wait for that test. Oh, okay. So this is what I heard. Yeah, I don't understand how calls get through when I got it on Do Not Disturb. When it goes to the message, it always freezes me up. Anyway, what you say? Oh, dang. You put a whole message up in here while I was frozen. So let me ask a random question. Can you have? Hold on. Let me ask my question first, ma'am. Hold on. Here's my question. Yeah, Bel Air's coming too. Yeah, I ain't really looking forward to that. My question for y'all ladies out there and gentlemen, what I heard is that a woman, that's what I heard. It's not what I'm saying, it's what I heard. They say a woman who has 2 or more children, her coochie is the bomb. That's what I heard. I'm not the look. I'm not the guy that made it up. I'm the guy that's telling you what I heard. This is what I heard. Let me know, is it true or not? If a woman has 2 or more children, and I don't know why they said 2. They said 2. I mean, I'm thinking she had a baby, period, like the joint good. But they said 2 or more children. That means that the JJ is super chef's kiss. Is it true? Put 1 if it's true. Put 2 if it's not. Put 1 if it's true. Put 2 if it's not true. This is what somebody said. I see you, Mitchy Music. Mitchy Music says a woman is very resilient and mysterious. Yes. So, is it true? This is what I heard, okay? It's what I heard. Okay? I heard, is it true? Is it true? 1, is it true that if a woman has 2 or more children, the coochie is amazing? Okay? Because I was thinking 1, but this is what I heard. All right? 1, if it's true, if you say it's true. 2, if it's like, nah, that's the urban legend. That's an urban legend. It's not necessarily true. All right? Shauna TV says, I don't know about the coochie is the bomb, but she is very fertile. Okay. She's very fertile. Gotcha. Um, the market says, not really, because they could have triplets. Now you being all scientific with it. Okay. Mitchy Music says 2 is an urban legend. The market says 2 is an urban legend. Johnson Cole Hustle says, talk us through it. I don't got nothing to talk about talk you through, fam, because I ain't no woman, but I'm just saying that's what I heard. I heard it. So 1, is it true? 2, if it's not. Okay. Now let me go back to this question that my dear friend asked over here. You know what I'm saying? It's only right because DeMarcus gets questions, and Shade in the City Tree, she got a question. She says, so let me ask, random question, can you have more than 1 possible? Because I say 2 and 2 possible all the time, and they tell me I can't do that. Now, you talking about spades now? Is that a spades question? Can you have more than 1 possible? Because I say 2 and 2 possible. Trees, yo. I mean, why don't you just say 2 and 1 possible? You say 2. Okay, you saying you got 2 definite books, because we're talking spades now. You got 2 definite books, but you have 2 possible books, is what you're saying. Can you say that? I mean, you can say whatever the hell you want. But I'm saying, what's good, Steven? I see you. What I'm saying is, I mean, just say, yeah, you got 2 and a possible 2. The saying is, I got 2 and a possible. But if you got 2, I mean, if you got a possible 2, then you possibly have 4 books. You might as well say bored. You know what I'm saying? And laugh mask chat is messy. A possible means she don't know. That's true. That is true. But I'm just saying, if it's possible, then it's possible. But how confident are you in that possibility that you got those 2 books? You know what I'm saying? If you say I'm strong on these 2, but I got another 2, you know what I'm saying, possibly, then it's like, yeah, I'm not sure, but look, depending on how this hand go, I could make it. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. But anyway, fam, look, it's always a pleasure hanging out with my family, man. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to the VACAY Music Experience family. The music experience. I'm looking forward to this Martin joint. I hope you are too, man. If the Jeffersons joint come out, I'm probably gonna watch it too. Even if the Sanford and Son joint come out, I'm probably gonna watch that too. But you know, we're gonna have mad content to talk about because if it's trash, if it is trash, if it is trash, you know I'm gonna be right here with y'all talking about, yo, this freaking show is terrible. I'm gonna be on that this year, this coming year. As we approach 20,000, we gotta knock out this 20,000 fans. So I would appreciate it if you share VACAY-JayTV with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to knock out this 20,000. 1, 2 possible equal 1. Exactly. We got to knock out this 20,000 because I'm about to go in. You've been hearing my rants, but it's time to really, really, really go in. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go in, man. It's time to go in. I've been nice. I've been missing a nice guy. There's a lot of treated ass out there, man. We gotta say it like it is. Not be negative, but be give constructive criticism on some of the BS that comes through. Yes, Jefferson, Sanford, Son, nope, nada. Exactly. I'm not with it. I'm not with none of it. I'm not with none of it. Martin, they better have that comedic timing, because if it's like Martin is like all slow like he has been with Bad Boy, yo. Like he was pretty fast in Bad Boy, but you could tell like his cognizant, like his reflexes are not really like it used to be. I don't know if it's the stuff or the one of those. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it got to be funny. The Martin show's supposed to have Vanilla Hill in it. Okay. As long as they got some heavy hills, I mean, if they have some Kevin Hart up in it, which I think if Kevin Hart stopped by, they got to have some folks stop by, yo. Like, in order for this thing to work, they got to have people stop by the podcast. If it's going to be like a podcast, instead of him being on the radio, now he has a podcast, then they got to have, like, you know, the old Tommy Davidson come through. It would be great to have Jamie Foxx come through. You know what I'm saying? It'd be great, like, yo, we got this, da-da-da-da. She's the producer, so she's going to be hooking it up. So I think it's going to be, I don't know. It could work. It could work as long as the timing is good. The comedic timing is important. Because if it don't catch and hit the way it's supposed to, fam, I'm going to be disappointed, man. I'm going to be, all this time I've been, now you see me. Me got the light on me now, man. All this time I've been in the darkness. Now me see the light. You see the light. I'm lighter. I go from light skin back to brown skin. Go from brown skin now to light skin. Yeah, fam. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, Tommy, man. Rest in peace to Tommy. Rest in peace to Tommy, man. You know what I'm saying? Give a moment of silence for Tommy. Get the draws. Word. I'm down with the Jeffersons and Sanford and Son reboot as long as it's not animated. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, to me, Eddie. I saw that. Did y'all see that movie? What was it? Pull Up? Is it Pull Up? Push Up? Roll Up? What's it called? Him, dude from Saturday Night Live, Tiana Taylor. She was in it. What's it called? Pull Up? Push Up? I saw it. I watched it. I ain't laughed one time at that motherfucker. I ain't laughed one time. I wasn't balling like Eric. I ain't laughed one time at that Eddie Murphy joint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and you supposed to do Sanford and Son? That's my favorite, one of my favorite shows, Sanford and Son. Sanford and Son, if you watch Sanford and Son, go on YouTube, look it up. Google, go to the Googles. Okay? Sanford and Son was hilarious, beat. Thank you. Pick up. because they was picking up money, right? Yeah, because you know my father. She gave me the whole sob story. It's like, oh, that's the reason why you robbing people. I was like, oh, Lord, who wrote this? It was not funny, fam. I did not laugh one time, and I was disappointed. You know what I'm saying? So if Eddie Murphy, let me find that pic real quick before I get up out of here. If Eddie Murphy is going to do a motherfucking Sanford and Son with Donald Glover, if they're gonna do this, it better be funny or I'm be mad as hell. Because lately, the legend that I know ain't been hitting. That's just my personal opinion, man. Yes, I respect Eddie Murphy. He got like 20 kids. He's doing what he gotta do. Like, he's a legend in the game, fam. But if your joint ain't popping like it used to, fam, I gotta be honest, like I can't really like co-sign it. I want it to be funny. I want Eddie to kill this thing. I want them to kill this thing if this is real. But if it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like some cats just need to be like, all right, I'm good. Let me go out with a bang and just stay out. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player of all time. Okay, he knows that. He makes like $3 million, $4 million a day off his Jordans alone. We ain't talking about any other investments, just the Jordan sneakers. He makes like $4 million a day. If Jordan was like, yo, I'm coming back to play basketball, he gonna mess up his legacy of being the greatest of all time. You big dummy, exactly. Exactly. So Eddie to me, Eddie should be directing and producing and, you know what I'm saying? Like directing this guy. You know what I'm saying? He should be directed, but no, Eddie got to be in the joint, and whoever is like, yo, Eddie, we want you to come back. They think, I don't know, Eddie is the draw. And I'm not trying to get on Eddie. Eddie's a legend, dog. I respect this man 1000%. But it's like, bro, like, let him be the director and coaching these guys and making sure their comedy is, he don't need to be in it, bro. That's just me. I don't know. Y'all let me know, man. I just don't like my legends to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're a great actor. You're a great comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, let your legacy speak for itself, and you don't need to go back in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he may be like, well, if Denzel doing it, then I can go back. No, bro, like, just chill. Shona says, Eddie was underground and didn't have to see people he talked about. But when he got bigger, he chilled on his jokes. Yeah. I mean, he got bigger and then he got divorced. And you know what I'm saying? Like Nicole Murphy, she out there with everybody. But, it is what it is, man. Like things change, life changes, whatever. Then he came back with that Coming to America 2. Eddie, you came back with the Coming to America 2. I was so disappointed. I was disappointed in Coming to America 2, man. Like Coming to America is one of my favorite comedy, the number one comedy movie of mine that I love. Coming to America, the first one. But then they did Coming to America, and I was like, and I understand the mission. At that time it was COVID. People needed work. They rented out Rick Ross's mansion to do it, or whatever the case is. And a lot of people needed money, so he did that. He got people money. They had a budget. You know what I'm saying? I understood the mission, but to me, like, you could have did any other freaking movie, not remaking or do this the continuation of Coming to America. I love Coming to America, man. I love Coming to America. The first one, man, it was classic. It's still a classic. My birthday party last year was a Coming to America theme. If you want to see it, it was super funny, man. My face was on Eddie's face. It was crazy. It's in the member only section. So if you want to see and enjoy that birthday party that I had, private birthday party, become a member. You can see that. Okay, super funny. Bro, he needed to chill. DeMarcus, Trouble Man in there. Yeah. Eddie gotta watch out what he says now. Yeah. Yeah, you asked me that before, and I keep forgetting, but thank you for reminding me again. Stephen Harris says Gina from Philadelphia has a brother, Tristan. Okay. All right. So look, fam, I'm ready for what the heck? I'm ready for the good stuff, man. So Martin, do not disappoint me. Give me the best that you got. I know that we're older. We're all older now. Our comedic taste is kind of different now. You know, we're not the silly young kids we used to be or silly young people we used to be. Now it's like, all right, if you're going to do something, I hope these jokes have some type of context to it to make us laugh on an intellectual level, but still be silly and funny at the same time. Like, I hope you like, you know what I'm saying? I hope there's like a point of coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, the legacy's in place. I can go. I mean, I still got the DVDs. Well, they in storage, but I still got the DVDs of Martin, all the episodes, and Def Comedy Jam. Coming to America was good to see Wesley. No, I'm sorry. Look, it broke out a lot of actors that needed acting. Like, you know, shout out to Elise Willis, but she's been a model for years. You know, Elise Willis, she plays. She was in Ruthless, Tyler Perry's Ruthless for a long time until she burned herself up. You know, in the show. Um, but she got her first acting break in Coming to America, not the first one, but the second one. So a lot of people got their acting breakout, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people got money in COVID times. It's cool. I don't like that movie, man. It was not good. It was not good. All right, fam, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I gotta run. I'm gonna speak to y'all later, man. You know what I'm saying? She been VACAY. Till next time. Salute.